Hey guys, HDvee here. Now, one of the biggest things surrounding Pokemon is of course evolution, and whilst most evolutions are pretty standard through leveling up, some Pokemon need a bit of an extra boost to evolve, and then you have some that you literally need to hold their hand to get them to the next stage of evolution. Today's top 5 goes over those Pokemon that are super annoying to evolve across all regions and generations. This is of course all my own opinion, but I'm sure most of you will agree that a few of the Pokemon on this list are really annoying when it comes to evolving them. With all of that being said, this is my top 5 hardest Pokemon to evolve. Let's get started. Starting things off, we have Porygon. To evolve Porygon into its final form, you gotta do a bit of running around. To get Porygon 2, you have to find an upgrade and then trade Porygon holding it, which in itself seems like a lot of hassle, but it gets better. To then evolve Porygon 2 into Porygon Z, you have to find a dubious disc and then trade Porygon 2 holding that item as well. I mean, yeah, Porygon Z is a pretty cool Pokemon, but to get one seems like a lot of hassle, especially if you don't have a trusted friend to trade with. Coming in at number 4, we have Tyrog. Tyrog is on this list because it has the possibility of evolving into one of 3 different Pokemon, being Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee and Hitmontop. However, getting it to evolve into the one you want is no easy task. Tyrog evolves at level 20, but evolving it into the Pokemon you want takes some extra effort. To get a Hitmonlee, Tyrog's attack has to be higher than its defense. To get a Hitmonchan, its defense has to be higher than its attack, and to get a Hitmontop, its attack and defense have to be the same. So as you can see, it'll take time and a bit of grinding to get the evolution you want. At the halfway point, we have Larvesta. Now you're probably saying, well, this Pokemon evolves by just simply leveling it up. Why is it on the list? Well, take the word simply out of the equation and replace it with evolves at level 59 and you can probably see why. Out of all Pokemon that evolve by a set level, Larvesta evolves later than any other unevolved Pokemon, which is just great. Absolutely fantastic. Especially because it also isn't even that great until it evolves into Volcarona. So if you're wanting this little bug on your team, be prepared to put in some serious work if you're wanting to evolve it. Coming in at number 2, we have a joint pair of Karrablast and Shelmet. Karrablast is a bug-type Pokemon. It evolves into a Escavalier when traded for a Shelmet, which evolves into Excelgor simultaneously. Basically, you can't get one without the other, which I guess you could argue isn't that difficult, seeing as we have GTS, or, well, friends to help with these evolutions, but at the end of the day, this evolution is a lot more difficult than just simply leveling up a Pokemon. Another little point to add though is that neither evolves if at least one holds an Everstone during the trade, even though it would be pretty silly to let the Pokemon hold one when you're trying to evolve it. Taking the number 1 spot in today's video though is Mylotic, back in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Before we even begin on Mylotic though, Feebas itself was incredibly difficult to come across, as it could only be found in one area, which is Route 119, the place where you have to rescue the people from the Weather Institute from Team Magma or Aqua. This is where you can fish for Feebas. Here's the catch though, no pun intended, he will only appear on 6 of the hundreds of tiles on that route. Yes, 6. And it's different with every copy of the game. If you're ever lucky to actually come across a Feebas and haven't given up like the rest of us, evolving it into a Mylotic is of course also incredibly annoying. Feebas evolves into Mylotic when its beauty stat reaches the maximum. In order to do that, the trainer would need to feed it beauty puffins to increase its beauty stat, and then it will still need to level up 1 level. However, in Pokemon Black and White as well as X and Y, Feebas evolves by being traded holding the Prism Scale, so it's not too bad at the end of the day. But with that wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. Looking at the hardest Pokemon to evolve is always a pleasure because it's such a fun subject. If you did enjoy the video though, please leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. If you have any other difficult Pokemon to evolve that weren't in the video, then please leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you'd like to see more types of these videos, I have a couple of top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you have the time. That's everything from me though, so thanks for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.